going on, folks? RazorMP here. Today we're stacking 3 concealed carry pistols against each other. The IWI Masada Slim Commander Elite, the Kimber CDS9, and the Shadow Systems CR920X. 3 very different pistols, 3 different missions, and all 3 fighting hard for a spot in your EDC lineup. Now before we get rolling, big thanks to all my member subscribers and a shout out to Scottsdale Tactical for supporting the channel. And of course, I've been nominated for Micro Influencer of the Year in the Gundies. If you're not familiar with the Gundies, they're basically the gun community's Oscars, except in our films, the writers actually know the difference between a clip and a magazine. Voting runs between December 1st through December 15th of 2025, and you can vote once per day. Voters also get a chance to win a trip to Vegas to attend the show itself, plus there are a lot of giveaways across each one of the categories. If you want to support the channel in a big way, head over to www.thegundies.com and drop me a vote. It helps more than you know. Now, this content is strictly for educational review purposes. Everything was shot safely on a closed range. Everything you see was purchased with my own money. And yes, this video is fully within YouTube's anti-2A community guidelines. And for the automated review bots who still single us out, bite me. All right, let's jump in. Now, the Masada Slim Elite is IWI's enhanced version of the Slim, built on a Mischief Machine aluminum frame with improved ergonomics and one of the best triggers you'll find on a Slim carry gun. The Kimber CDS9 is the refined metal-framed option. Slim, modern. This version has a threaded barrel and giving off that modern 1911 energy without actually being a 1911. And then you have the Shadow Systems CR920X. This is the micro compact overachiever, small slide, full length grip, and 15+1 capacity that really shouldn't be possible at this size, but it is. Now the Masada Slim Elite grips like it means business. The aluminum frame adds weight right where you want it, and the aggressive front and rear spine combined with the G10 panels keep your hand locked in during rapid fire. The Kimber CDS9 is all about sleek, snag-free carry, smooth everywhere, refined, classy, but the grip texture isn't as aggressive as someone like me would prefer, or at least not compared to the Masada and the CR920X. Now the CR920X feels like a tuned-up Glock 43X. Slim slide, full grip, very natural in the hand if you're used to that Glock geometry. Now, optic mounting is straightforward on all 3. The Masada runs an RMSC cut and the Holosun EPS carry mounted with zero drama. The Kimber CDS9 also uses RMSC and the O-Light O-Sight fit perfectly, although getting the factory plate off of it took a little patience. The CR920X uses Shadow Systems multi-footprint optic cut, giving you the most flexibility of the 3 out of the box. Trigger pulls measured as follows. The Masada broke right around 3.2 pounds. The Kimber came in right around 4 pounds, and the CR920X sat about 5.5 pounds. The Masada is the clear winner here. Crisp break, ridiculously short reset. The Kimber feels like a controlled button press, unique and surprisingly precise once you get adjusted to it. The CR920X has that refined Glock style feel, predictable take up, clean break, solid reset. Now in terms of recoil and shooting behavior, the Masada is the most stable. The extra weight and aggressive grip keep the muzzle flat and predictable. The Kimber CDS9 shoots very similarly, smooth, accurate, predictable at a speed, but still a little snappy due to its size and slick texture. The CR920X is naturally snappier because of its weight, but the full-length grip gives you more control than most of the other micro compacts. Now, capacity is solid across the board. The Masada runs 13 flush round magazines or 17 with the extended. The Kimber runs 13 flush and 15 extended, and the CR920 runs 15+1 in true micro footprint fashion. Reloads feel very natural on the Masada and the CR920X thanks to those slightly flared mag wells. Now, weight-wise, the Masada is 29.9 ounces unloaded, the heaviest of the 3. The Kimber is 24.5 ounces, and the CR920 is 21.7 ounces, the lightest of the 3. Heaviest doesn't mean worst. The Masada is the flattest shooter. The Kimber sits right in the middle between carry comfort and shootability, and of course the CR920X is the easiest to conceal, especially appendix carry. Now let's get to where it really matters, performance at the range. Back from the range, here's the summary. The Masada Slim Commander Elite gave me the fastest and cleanest follow-up shots. The trigger, the weight, and the grip all work together. The Kimber CDS9 shot very similarly smooth, accurate, predictable, and the CR920X impressed with how controllable it was for its size and weight, fastable and easy to get back on target. Now, one thing worth noting, with all three pistols, I did occasionally lose the dot during rapid strings. That's more about the smaller optic windows that I have on these than the pistols doing anything wrong. Now, in terms of what I personally carry, here's how I rank them. Number one for me is the Masada Slim Commander Elite. The feel in the hand and the accuracy give me the most confidence, especially when pushing speed. Second place goes to the CR920X. The Glock-like familiarity and the reliability mean there are no surprises. I know how it behaves and I can run it hard. As for the Kimber CDS9, even though it's the most visually striking and refined of the three, I likely wouldn't carry it. It doesn't fit my hand as well, and there's also the manual safety. To carry it properly, you'd have to run it cocked and locked, the hammer back, safety on, and in a high stress situation, remembering to disengage the safety may not be as intuitive as running the Masada and the CRX920, which both have those trigger safeties. So who are these pistols for? The Masada Slim Commander Elite is for shooters who want the best shootability, hands down, at least in my opinion, best trigger, best control, and the most confidence-inspiring feel. That's what it has. The Kimber CDS9 is for shooters who want a refinement, aesthetics, and this one with the threaded barrel option is also kind of nice. And the Shadow Systems CR920X is for shooters who want maximum concealment, maximum capacity without giving up performance. 3 pistols, 3 missions, you pick the lane that fits you. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out www.RazorMP.com for full parts list and recommendations, holsters, and everything else accessory-wise. And don't forget Gundies voting. Runs December 1st through December 15th at www.thegundies.com. 1 vote per day, and you might even win a trip to Vegas. As always, I'll see you on the high ground or in the next video. RazorMP out.